In the small coastal village of Solana, the waves rolled gently against the shore, and the sun painted the skies with soft hues of pink and gold each morning. Solana was a peaceful place where the people lived in harmony with nature. The houses were simple, made of wood and stone, and the streets were narrow but always full of life. Among the village's humble inhabitants was a young girl named Anna. She lived on the outskirts of Solana in a modest little house with her grandmother, a kind and wise woman who had raised Anna since she was a baby. Anna's parents had passed away when she was very young, and her grandmother had taken it upon herself to care for her, even though she was already old and frail. Anna, however, never felt sorrow about her parents. She loved her grandmother deeply, and the two of them shared a bond that was unbreakable. They worked together every day, making beautiful baskets from reeds that Anna's grandmother would weave with skill and care. Anna would help by collecting the reeds and drying them in the sun. They would then take the baskets to the market in Solana to sell, where the townspeople always greeted them with smiles and kindness. Anna was known throughout the village as a cheerful and helpful girl. She always had a kind word for everyone and was always ready to lend a hand. Whether it was carrying heavy bags for an old woman or cleaning the village square, Anna did it with a bright smile. Everyone in Solana adored her, and Anna loved the village back, even though she had bigger dreams for herself. Every day, as she worked alongside her grandmother, Anna would look out at the ocean and wonder what lay beyond the horizon. She longed to see the world outside of Solana, to experience what life might be like in other places. But she knew that her place was here, in the village, with her grandmother. Anna's dreams were simple, but they were big enough to fill her heart. One sunny morning, as Anna and her grandmother were heading to the market, a traveler passed by them. He was a man dressed in fine clothes, his boots shining in the sunlight. He stopped when he saw Anna, his eyes catching hers with a spark of curiosity. "You are Anna, aren't you?" the man asked, his voice smooth and kind. Anna nodded shyly. "Yes, I am, and this is my grandmother." The man smiled warmly. "I've heard many good things about you. I'm Matteo, a visitor from the kingdom of Valora. I've been sent to explore the coastline, and I've heard that you know this village very well." Anna's heart raced a little. She had never met anyone like Matteo before. His clothes were so fine, and his presence seemed to command attention. But what stood out the most to her was how kind and genuine his smile was. "I'd be happy to show you around, sir," Anna said, eager to prove herself and excited by the thought of guiding someone new through her village. She had always loved telling stories about the places she knew so well. Matteo's eyes brightened at her offer. "I would be honored, Anna. Show me your favorite spots." And so, Anna led Matteo through Solana, showing him the old oak tree near the market square, the winding path that led to the cliffside overlooking the sea, and the stone well that had been in the village for generations. As they walked, Anna couldn't help but tell him all about the dreams she had, her wish to help her village, to one day make a difference in the world beyond the shores of Solana. "You have such a beautiful heart, Anna," Matteo said as they stopped at the cliffside. "I can see that you are meant for something more than just life here." Anna smiled, feeling a mix of happiness and longing. "I want to do something important. I want to help people, not just here, but everywhere." Matteo looked at her thoughtfully. "There's a program in Valora, a place where young people can learn skills to help their communities. If you're willing to leave your village, I can help you get there. You could learn so much." Anna hesitated. Her grandmother was old, and she couldn't imagine leaving her behind. But Matteo's words stirred something in her, something that made her wonder if this could be the opportunity she had been waiting for. She had always dreamed of something bigger, but could she really leave her grandmother behind? That evening, Anna sat by the fire in their small home, her grandmother beside her. The room was quiet, except for the soft crackling of the firewood. Anna had told her grandmother about Matteo's offer. Her grandmother listened carefully, her wrinkled hands folded in her lap. "I don't know if I should go," Anna said quietly, looking into the fire. "I want to, but I don't want to leave you alone." Her grandmother looked at her, her eyes full of love and understanding. "Anna, you've always had a bright heart. I've watched you help others in this village, and I know you are meant to do more. You can't stay here forever. You have a chance to learn and grow, and one day you'll be able to come back and help even more people." Anna's eyes filled with tears. "But I'll miss you so much." "I'll be here, my dear," her grandmother said gently. "I've lived a full life, and I'm proud of you. This is your time to shine. Go, Anna. You have so much potential." Anna wiped her tears and nodded, a sense of determination rising within her. She had always dreamed of doing something important. Perhaps this was her chance. The next morning, she packed her things, said her goodbyes to the villagers, and set out on the journey to Valora. It was a long and difficult journey, and there were times when she missed her grandmother terribly. But with each step, Anna felt more and more certain that she was doing the right thing. When Anna arrived in Valora, the city was unlike anything she had ever seen. The streets were wide, the buildings tall, were people everywhere. It was overwhelming, but also exciting. Anna had never seen so many different people. Young, old, men, and women, all going about their business. She was taken to the community program, where young people like her were learning all sorts of things. Anna was assigned to a small group of students, and they began their training right away. She learned how to farm more efficiently, how to treat simple illnesses, and even how to read and write. At first, it was hard for Anna. The city was so big, and the people seemed so different. She missed the peace of Solana, the gentle rhythm of village life. But over time, Anna began to thrive. She made friends, learned new skills, and gained confidence in herself. She also learned leadership skills. She discovered that by helping others, she could make a real difference, not just in her village, but everywhere she went. Anna's time in Vellora changed her. She became stronger, smarter, and more determined than ever. After a year of training, Anna knew it was time to return home. Anna returned to Solana with new ideas and skills. She taught the villagers what she had learned, showing them better ways to grow crops and care for their health. She even started a school where the children could learn to read and write, just like she had. The village began to prosper, and the people looked up to Anna, not just as a kind girl, but as a leader. Her hard work and determination had made a real difference. Word of Anna's success reached the king, who invited her to his palace. The king had heard about her efforts to help her village, and he was impressed. "You have done great things, Anna," the king said. "Would you help other villages in my kingdom?" Anna's heart swelled with pride. She had dreamed of this day. It was everything she had hoped for. She agreed to help, becoming an advisor for the king, traveling from village to village, spreading her knowledge and helping others.